Now today we've got an Auto-Trail Tribute F72. This is a 2021. If you were to buy one now, they would start at just over £63,000. Let's have a look around. Hi, I'm Lee and welcome to We Buy Any Motorcaravan. As I say, today we've got this 2021 Auto-Trail Tribute F72. Now as standard, this comes as a 4-berth with 2 seat belts, but this has got a few extras on it. It's 3.5 tonne with a 500 kilogram payload. It's built on the Ford Transit 2.2 litre. The good thing with it being 3.5 tonne means you can drive it on a standard car licence as well. So you can see this is built on the Ford Transit. It's got a really nice gold coloured cab, something Auto-Trail give you the selection of. There's a few different nice colours that you can have as options. Standard, this is a 130 brake horsepower. This has actually been upgraded to a 170 brake horsepower. And that's just one of the extras that's been on this one, but I'll tell you the rest as we continue to go around. So now we're on the driver's side. There's not an awful lot to talk about on this side. You've got your mains hook up there, you've got your LPG gas locker, you've got your fridge vent, and then you've also got, now this is a rear lounge layout. Now with those you don't always get the most storage, but actually this isn't too bad because this has got lockers from both sides, and you can see there's not a massive amount of space, but as I say, you have only got 500 kilograms of payload, but it does go all the way through. So if you're playing golf or skiing, it's ideal. And then on the back, you've got your reversing camera. Now it hasn't actually got the bike rack on at the moment, but you have got the 2-lay rails already on. So you don't have to worry about fixing it into the back of the motorhome, it's all ready to go. You just need the actual bike rack to go on it. So before we go inside, one thing I want to show you on the outside, which is one of the additional packs. Now you may have seen the little sticker on the back of the motorhome with the man and woman barbecuing, and that's because one of the packs on this, you get the external BBQ Point. Now unfortunately there isn't actually an awning on this one, which would be nice because that's what most people tend to do, but obviously you could put it on as another extra if you wanted to. Let's go and have a look inside. So now we're in the rear lounge of this Auto-Trail F72. It is a U-shape if you kind of chopped half of the U off on one side a bit. Basically this part will slide out, and I'm assuming you'll sleep this way and you can have a double bed. Now this comes as standard in this. It is a standard 4-berth, as I say. Usually it would only come with 2 seated belts. Now I don't normally like to do this, but I've got a bit of a cheat sheet, because with the Auto-Trails, now this is kudos to Auto-Trail as well, because when we're trying to price motorhomes up, it can be an absolute nightmare, but they're really good with all their extras list and what it costs to get everything on. Basically that's what you guys are here to see. So as I say, the base price for this, you're looking at £63,284. It's on the Ford Transit, a standard 130 brake horsepower. This has been upgraded to 170. That's another £1,200. You'll see when we move to the front in a bit, you've got the half dinette area, which gives you the extra 2 seat belts. If you can sleep 4 people, you want to carry 4 people. That's another £868. And then you've got the driver's pack and the Lux pack. Now the driver's pack gives you your heated mirrors, automatic headlamps, front fog lamps, body coloured side mouldings, heated front windscreen, colour coded front bumpers, cab aircon, rain sensing wipers, and that's another £1,578. So we'll have to do the maths on this, which we'll put a graphic somewhere along here with a price. But this has also got the F-Line Lux pack. So you get that BBQ Point we talked about on the outside, you get the TV aerial, you get the solar panel, you get upgraded habitation entrance door and fly screen, which again we'll show you shortly. You get these loose fit carpets and cab carpets as well, and that's another £1,578. So yes, you start off with a base value of just over 63,000, but before you know it, you're easily touching that 70 towards 75, especially like, you chuck on automatic, which this one doesn't have, but you can have as another option. I think I've about exhausted all the extras on there. Let's continue to have a look around. So now I mentioned when we were walking around the outside of the motorhome, with it having the rear lounge, you don't get a big garage or anything like that for storage, but you can get access to both sides. I feel like an air hostess. And you can get access to those from underneath here as well. You've also got quite a big wardrobe in here. That's where you've got the control for the max view TV aerial. There's another cupboard under there with another shelf. Plenty of overhead storage lockers. This one in here has got your dinette table. Got quite a decent sized fridge, which we'll do a little pan round of later on, with actually a better size freezer section than you usually get. But what I've been probably most impressed with on this side is if you look here, kind of this is where the bathroom and the toilet area is going to be. It doesn't look like the biggest size, but actually when you go in, you've got the toilet on the left hand side, and then it's quite deceptive because the shower actually seems to go round the corner. So quite a decent sized space for a motorhome that's just over 7.3 metres. So now we're into the kitchen. As I say, it's nice and it's modern, it's stylish, with the kind of the background on there. You've got your 3-ring hob, you've got your hot and cold mixer tap, and then you've got your sink as well. You've also got your oven underneath. Now probably the only thing I'd say you struggle with on this is actually kind of work surface, but if you've got that BBQ Point outside and the weather's nice, you don't want to be cooking here anyway. Just get outside, put the burgers on, have a beer. Let's continue to have a look around the front. So above me you've got the electric bed, which again is another extra. It's just over £1,300 to have the electric double bed over the front dinette area, and you can see how easily it comes down as if by magic. And it's actually quite a really decent sized bed. It is classed as a double. Again, it cuts off a little bit here at the corner, but plenty enough room when you're going away. So now we're at the front of this motorhome, the Auto-Trail F72. As you see just behind me here is the front lounge area with the extra half dinette. As I say, those extra 2 seat belts on the half dinette do come as an extra, but most people, if they're going to be sleeping 4 people, you're going to want to carry 4 people with you. Now I'm quite biased. I drive a Ford myself. I really like the Ford cabs. You've got the really nice leather steering wheel. It's a 6-speed manual gearbox, so you can upgrade to the automatic if you wish, and you get this big, I think it's about like a 9-inch monitor screen there with your reversing camera, your DAB, or your stereos, which again comes as part of one of the additional packs, as well as your cab air conditioning. You've got a 12-volt socket under there as well. Glove box, and again another extra, you can actually lock the glove box as well, so if you are going away for the day and you want to put anything in there a bit more secure, then you can do so as well. So my thoughts, I really like these Auto-Trails, the F-line range. There's lots of different layouts and you can add bits and bobs to them. One thing you do have to be careful though is don't get too excited by the start price. If you see one and you go, right, okay, £63,000, that's our budget, what we're looking for. By the time you've added everything else onto it, you could easily be looking at 75,000. But for that, you do get a really nice motorhome. But I've talked enough now. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. See more of our videos. If you've got any questions or any comments or any feedback, leave a message below. We always like to read them. We like to get back to you as much as we can. And that's enough from me, and we'll see you soon. Thank you very much.